Welcome to today's Daily Chelsea, your one-stop shop for all things Chelsea related. My treats today are a pistachio and pomegranate yoghurt, some sort of granola bar and a sort of delightful looking green concoction. We have a very exciting Daily Chelsea ahead. The Daily Express here has reported that Axel Witsel is on Chelsea's hit list. This is a player who we know very well. I think he's currently playing at Zenit and he's doing very well out there, but it was a form that he displayed at Benfica, which is when we all learnt how great a player he is. Apparently he could be available for around 24 million, which I'm sure you will agree is a snip. He is a fantastic player, and I think it would allow us some freedom. It would allow us to potentially push Cesc Fabregas further on, and imagine the midfield pairing holding of Matic and Witsel. That is really solid, and that is a sort of midfield that will win you a Champions League, I believe. So it would be a signing that I'm very keen on, and it's one that Mourinho seems to be very, very fond of as well. So fingers crossed that comes off, because that could be the transfer that will see us go that one stage further in the Champions League. I'm really excited about this one. Fingers crossed it comes off. Great news as well about Patrick Bamford. I love the approach that he has displayed here. It's reported in the Times, very reputable paper here in England, that he has turned down the offer from Newcastle. The great thing here is it displays a sense of character that I'm really pleased to see in him. He has said no to potentially guaranteed first-team football because he wants to stay and fight for his place, and he believes that eventually he will get first-team football at Chelsea. This is just great news. I'm delighted. I mean, I would have been disappointed had Chelsea accepted Newcastle's bid, but the fact that Bamford has said no, and he is going to stay, come to America. We will see you there, Patrick. We're going as well. We're going to go on the pre-season tour, so keep an eye out for us. But the fact that Bamford has turned down first-team Premier League football in order to stay and fight for his place at a club of the size of Chelsea is just a testament to the man. I'm really, really pleased, and I think that this guy could actually have what it takes to break into the first team. So fingers crossed he does. The Telegraph have reported, now this is a strange one and one that I'm really keen to hear your thoughts on. Crystal Palace are in for Loic Remy. It makes me question my own sanity when I read things like this. Loic Remy, in my opinion, is an exceptional football player. He is one of the most gifted finishers I've ever seen, and I would go as far as saying he's the most natural finisher that we've had at the club since Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. When I read that the clubs sniffing around him are Palace and Newcastle, no disrespect to those clubs, I just cannot understand it. I'm loath for him to leave Chelsea. I really want him to stay. But if he's going to leave, I just can't understand why he wouldn't be leaving to a club competing for the Champions League. He's such a good player. He's such a natural finisher. He pretty much seemed to score every time he got the ball last season. So I'm really optimistic that he stays and will push Diego Costa for that number 9 shirt. I just don't think that he should be playing for a club that isn't in the Champions League. But there doesn't seem to be anyone in the Champions League sniffing around him. So please let me know, have I completely misjudged Loic Remy, or is everybody missing a trick here? Should a massive club be coming in for him? Finally, I'm afraid the day here, it's not quite as jolly in central London, and I think it's called a pathetic fallacy when the weather reflects your mood, and I think that's about what's going to happen here. My mood is low, and so is the weather, purely because Petr Cech is going to sign for Arsenal. I think it's fair to say that now, barring a miracle, and I'm optimistic. I believe in miracles, so fingers crossed it happens. I was in Munich, but I just can't see how this one isn't going to happen. I read something that's quite distressing, actually, where Jose Mourinho has come out and said that he doesn't want to sell him to Arsenal, but Roman Abramovich thinks it's okay, and therefore the move will probably go ahead. I have no idea if that's true as to what happened, but if it is, it's quite worrying because I really don't like the idea of our owner dictating transfer policy. So it's going to happen, but keep your fingers crossed that Petr goes to Paris. Get Petr to Paris. It's a beautiful city, Petr. You'll love it. I think that's pretty much all of the headlines for now. Guys, thank you very much for watching. And remember, I'm very interested. The second this is going to go live, I'm going to be on the comments. So I really want to hear your thoughts. It's Axel Witsel, Patrick Bamford, Loic Remy, and Petr Cech. Let me know exactly what you think. Remember, this is the forum. This is a place to have your Chelsea discussions. So get typing. Come on, you champions. Manchester United away in December. I can't wait to be coming out of that ground 3 points. It's going to be bedlam. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah. But